I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. No wonder we are very good in comedy. We are very good in producing movies. Nigeria is a drama scene, is comical. We just did a video on KWAM 1. I didn't know that KWAM 2 was coming up. There was drama in the Murtala Mohammed International Airport. There was an Akwa-Ibom air flight that landed in the Murtala Mohammed Airport. When planes are about to take off, there is usually an announcement that all phones should be put on flight modes and that communication with the pilot and the tower can be affected by phones inside the aircraft. So you are supposed to turn off your electronic devices or put them in flight mode. And then when the flight has reached a certain height, in some flights, they have in-flight Wi-Fi that you can use to send messages and receive messages. Then when the plane is about to land, because of communication between the control tower and the cockpit, you are supposed to switch off your phones as standard procedures and instructions by the regulatory agencies. And failure to comply with these instructions, you are supposed to be sanctioned because you are putting the lives of others at risk. Now, I have seen Nigerians disobey these instructions often and often. I have seen Nigerians make loud calls inside the plane during flights. I was flying to Amsterdam from Lagos. There was one lady from one part of the South. She was communicating very loudly and disturbing every person because we wanted to catch some sleep. It was a night flight. She was communicating loudly. And I've seen it often and often. This lady was told to switch off her phone by the air hostess. And she refused. When they came down, when they landed, the air hostess presumably wanted the attention of the security agencies to sanction her, most probably for her unruly behavior in the aircraft, because what she demonstrated on ground is a reflection of what she could have done in the aircraft. The first thing you will see is that this lady was raining slaps on the cabin crew, the air hostess, a lady like herself, raining slaps on her. And then, according to a voiceover in one of the videos, she was dragged from the plane down. Her wig fell off her head. She was without shoes. And then she started throwing tantrums, hitting people, fighting, and all that. And the next thing, I want to call my lawyer. I want to call my lawyer. A common air hostess. Do you know what an air hostess is? You. Many of them are graduates. Many of them are far richer than you, more traveled than you. A common air hostess. Can you even buy this phone in your lifetime? Which phone? Most probably you didn't buy it with your money. Most 99% of the chances. Even if you bought it with your money, must that phone be the priority of the air hostess? You think she's like you, that phones are your priority, wigs are your priority? And she started attacking even the males, ground crew, even the security people, attacking them, throwing tantrums. She wanted to use her back to hit a man. And they had to bundle her into a waiting bus and carried her away. A spokesman for the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority categorically stated that people should learn to follow instructions for the safety of every person in the aircraft. She behaved absolutely wild and crazy, very not like a woman. Slapping your fellow woman. If a man had slapped her, what would we say? As you were running around fighting with those men, if one of them had hit you with your kind of wild temper, what would they say? If the security men said nobody should touch her, we are recording. And she is a confirmation of my broken window theory. Police in New York, 2 senior police officers, propounded the broken window theory that if a building is in the city center or any area in the city, if one window is broken and it is not amended quickly, that other windows will be broken and it will subsequently encourage other criminal activities. Once Adams Oshomole blocked the entrance to a terminal in the Muritala Mohammed Airport, it sent a signal to other youth flyers that when you are offended and you have power and you have connection and you have authority, you can do anything. And then KWAM 1 did his own. He thought he was in Oshodi. He stood in front of the plane because he was not allowed to carry his flask. He was even said to have spilled some of the contents of the flask on the captain, whose her father was an ex-senator. And then he was on call with the owner of the aircraft. They were appealing to him. He still behaved in a very primitive, uncultured attitude. That young girl, you can't do that in Ghana. You can't do that in Cote d'Ivoire. You can't do that in the UK. Some people said that the airport officials were not firm enough. If they were too firm, we would be the same ones to blame them. I saw somebody who was to be repatriated out of the UK. He ran out of the hands of the people escorting him to the plane and was dribbling them in the airport until they finally caught up with him. So, if they want to carry somebody from the UK to his native country and they put leg chains and handcuffs, don't blame people. What that girl has just displayed is like what we're experiencing in airport security, removing our shoes, removing our belts, we are being patted. It was because a Nigerian wore pants with explosives. It was because somebody wore a shoe, the shoe bomber. So, don't be surprised if airport officials become very firm in handling unruly behavior. Nigerians must learn to obey simple instructions, learn to respect people in authority, the ushers in the church, whoever, the traffic policeman, traffic policewoman, any person in a position of authority. I have seen that behavior by that woman in our schools. When the children of some parents refuse to follow instructions and they are sanctioned, you will see them coming to fight. I've seen a pregnant mother bite the lip of one of my teachers. I've seen a mother go fight another mother along the road, and one of the stupid husbands went and called the police. That same husband went and called the police to arrest their landlady, and he has not built a house. Stupid behavior that we exhibit because we think we know somebody. She said, "Let me call my lawyer." Every Nigerian wants to call somebody that will intimidate another person. We want to make phone calls. The cultist wants to make a phone call to call his fellow cultist. The girl wants to call a mobile policeman or an army officer that is her boyfriend. The politician wants to call thugs to come. We always like to make phone calls because this is a nation where we intimidate each other. Enough of this drama. And you must always pray, God, help me that I will not misbehave. Help me. Always pray that prayer. Because each of us has an animal in us. Each of us has kasongo in us. It's only God that will help us suppress it. Don't be surprised that that girl has been behaving like that from home, through secondary school, even in her relationship. May God help you and help me. I remain Dr. Charles Apoki, the global globe-trotting grandfather. I have properties for sale. I have books for sale, hard copies in the UK. Hard copies will soon come out in Amazon. I have t-shirts with Bust You, Now You Sabi, a host of other slogans for sale. And we'll have another YouTube channel, Dr. Charles Apoki Extra. And we'll have a webinar coming up, our monthly webinar, 6th and 7th of September. It's going to be awesome. To join and be part of my mentorship group and to also get counseling by appointment, send a message to +234 80 21 21 92 62. +234 is the Nigerian code. You only need to remember 80 21 21 92 62. God bless you.